All right, here we go. Today's 528 ice baths in a row. 528, guys. Whew, 71 degrees out already. It's crazy. It's gonna be high 90s today. It's gonna be warm. Friday morning. Hope you guys are having a great day. Make it a great day. It's up to you, right? It's your choice. Have an awesome day, guys. It's gonna be 95 degrees here in Boise today. Loving that. Blue sky. It's a little warm for me, I'll tell you. I do love 70s. I do actually like low 80s, but once it gets into the 90s and 100s, that's a little warm for me. But I'm not gonna complain, because 95 is beautiful. So, I was writing in my journal today earlier about being the kind of person it takes to attract what you want in life. That's, I think, a really important concept to understand. A lot of people, I talked the other day about people chasing things. They chase all the time, and it's actually a much better philosophy to attract what you want rather than chase it. And you say, well, how do you do that, Rick? Well, it starts with your knowledge, like never-ending learning. Continue to learn and work on yourself. Self-development, or as I like to say, personal development, is the key to the kingdom in life. Work on yourself. Figure out what type of a person it takes to get what you want, and then work on becoming that type of person. Somebody says, well, I want to be healthy. It's like, okay, well, what does a healthy person do? What does a healthy person eat? What does a healthy person do for exercise? Like, figure those kinds of things out and then start doing those things. Eventually, they'll become a habit. And if you do it long enough, it becomes your identity. And it's actually pretty easy. Some people say, well, it's easy for you to be thin, or it's easy for you to work out. It's like, so I used this example the other day with somebody up in Seattle. We were talking, and it's from the book Atomic Habits by James Clear. If you haven't read that book, you need to read that book, Atomic Habits by James Clear. I said, so do you smoke? And she said, no. I said, well, I bet it's pretty easy for you not to smoke, right? She's like, yes. I said, so if I handed you a carton of Marlboro Red cigarettes, would you be tempted to smoke one? She's like, not at all. I'm like, okay. Because that is your identity. You identify as a non-smoker, so it's easy for you. So somebody else, though, let's say they smoked for 40 or 50 years, and now they're trying to quit. And it's harder for them. And you look at them and go, just quit. Like, how hard is it? But for them, it's very difficult, because not only is there nicotine that's addictive, and their hands and fingers and what they do with themselves is frustrating, but it's their identity. It's who they see themselves as. That's what's hard to change. So you say, well, they could say, it's easy for you not to smoke. And you say, yeah, it is easy for me not to smoke. That's how success works, guys. It's easy if you become the kind of person. So start with your daily decisions, your daily habits. What are you going to eat today? What are you going to eat? What are you going to do for working out? Are you going to go for a walk? Are you going to go to the gym? Do you have a home gym? Are you going to do some push-ups? What do you do? What are you literally going to do today? And think that through. If you're not going to do anything, working out wise, and if you're not going to eat very healthy, you're going to eat a bunch of processed crap, like the typical American diet, and you're not going to get any exercise, you can probably guess how your health and fitness is going to be. Not good, right? So decide. That's such a key concept. Decide the kind of person it takes to get what you want, and then work on becoming that kind of person. You're not going to be perfect. Nobody's perfect, but we're going to do it. We're going to work on it, and it's going to take time, but we can get there, guys. We can. Have that concept in your head for today, guys. Today's Friday. Make it a great day. 528 ice baths in a row is done. Understand it's your identity that makes things hard or easy. If you have an identity that coincides with what you're trying to do, then you'll get it done very easily. You'll be very successful in whatever field you are in. But if your identity is different from what you're trying to do, you're going to have to change your habits, because your habits over time are what form your identity. Start today. Start right now. Decide what kind of things you want, and then figure out what kind of a person do you have to be to attract that, and start working on being that kind of person. All right, guys. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Make it a great Friday. Whew, it's going to be fun. Stay cool if you're in Boise. I'm starting my day off cool.